Okay, I think we should be good. So let's just wrap up. I think we've got one path left here. And let's see. This is on my second account. Let's just go ahead and pick some champions and wrap up. Let's wrap up the last chapter we've got here, the one with, I think, Nick Fury. Just have one here in Uncollected, grab a couple of the rewards, because we've got it's only like 2 days left. So might as well grab some stuff. Gifting's all done. So, haven't been able to get on it live in a while, but let's go ahead and knock out some content. Howard here, other champs, it'll be good. Still hoarding all the 6-star shards for a big 6-star featured opening. Should be kind of fun between the two accounts, see which ones get, if we can get Kitty or Null with any of the accounts. I did get Nimrod a bunch of times as a 5-star on my main account, and I took him up to, I did take him up to rank 5, just for, the new event quest on Wednesday. The new champions do look like they are. But Nimrod should be pretty good against them, from what it looks like. Alright, there goes Ant-Man. Let's see what else. We can go Diablo for a little bit. You are the first one. Again, Master Molt's creation. One of my New Year's Day giveaway winners. Hopefully, as the channel continues to grow, maybe next year we can do have some more bigger prizes. It's okay. I'm no Seaton with like $10,000 to give away. I have no sponsors. But we're building, this is more for fun on the side. So, it's, hopefully it continues to grow, and if it does continue to grow, we can, do some, I'll probably, save up a little bit extra for next year, and hopefully we can do another contest. That was fun. Oh yeah, I would. It'd be nice if either of my accounts could get a rank 4 one of these days, maybe. My problem is that I'm not buying all the offers that have been coming in. I've just been playing the content, and even if I were to go in and use, like, even if I went in and did all the Karina's challenges, I wouldn't even be close still to a rank 4. I think I've got maybe, I think on the main account I'm closer. I think I've got 2 and a bit of the tier 6 basic, and 1 and a bit of the T3, like tier 3 alpha. On this one I only think I've got 1 of each. So maybe I missed some, maybe I didn't complete something on this one, but the it's you know what, it's gonna come. I don't, in you know, my opinion, I've always felt like I've been behind the main guys. Like I've been playing for so many years and watching so many guys as they play. And most of the guys, especially the guys on it, like who've been doing it online and have been who invest in the game, are way ahead. Way ahead. Aw, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. But it's okay. I'm happy. You know what? I'm always just happy to help out. You know what? I know I feel like if I can put some stuff that's easy to find and hopefully it's helpful, you know, that's why even when I had the comments in, if people put in what they want to see, then, you know, it just makes it easier to help them all out. Special 2. Should be special 2, special 3. Okay, he can throw his. Alright. Life model decoy. Okay, let me throw another one. Special 2 off ourselves. There we go. No, I don't. You know what? It's crazy. I've never even unlocked suicides on either one of my accounts, and even this one, I'm so lazy that I like not, I don't want to say cheap, but I just never ended. I'd rather spend it on other things, but I never even unlocked willpower on this account, and I've still done like a Path of Abyss. I've done Act 6, Act 7, no problem. This account, I can do everything, but I I haven't even unlocked willpower. I did unlock like some other masteries, like Despair, specifically for stuff where you have to reverse healing. Even though I haven't done the other paths in Abyss, I know that like the Magneto no, the Darkhawk, right at the beginning, where for the other paths, if you're going to either use Magneto or Torch, you want to be able to reverse the healing. So I don't even bother with that. I don't know if there's anything, if there's anything you want to see, or if there's anything you want to take a look at, if there's anything that you want to do, we can do that, because that's the last path here. We got hero use, so we can pretty much do anything. We could do some arena for a little bit. I don't think I'm going to really do a master or anything. And crystal-wise, I can see if we've got anything that we can do maybe at the end of this stream. Yeah, you know what? It's not... To me, I don't feel like I'm missing out. I'm not a huge arena grinder. And even when I was doing a bit of arena, I was still able, if I grind arena with the roster that I have at the moment, I can still grind out like new 5-stars. I'm not going to come close to the 6-stars. It's just an insane amount of effort that I do not have the time for. But maybe we'll do a 5-star featured maybe at the end of this stream. But let me know in the comments if there's anything that you'd like to see. Yes, I'm absolutely saving for the 6-star featured opening. I've got here, we have, I should have, like I think I've got 109,000 here, and I've got over 170,000 on the main one. So we should have a huge opening. I'll probably do them both and put them together the day it opens up. So we got another, 7.5 days to do for that one. That's going to be exciting. I'm trying to think of anything else, so we can jump into arena for a little bit. But again, I'm not a huge arena guy. I have no problem doing all the like getting into very minor, I'd say much closer to free to play. But it's has to be like maybe small offers here and there. But if you can see, it doesn't. I still have a lot of. This is my second account, and I've got a lot of top champs here. So a lot of it can be luck as well. Oh, I appreciate it, buddy. I think that I know it might not be everyone's same cup of tea, like exactly what I like. Everyone likes something different, and everyone should like something different. But I do like the creative, like competitive mode of like Alliance War, where you have to coordinate with everyone. It takes so much effort between, you gotta get handed to all the like Alliance leaders. I think technically I'm an officer, like all the officers and stuff. I think technically I'm an officer in my alliance, but I don't have time to do so much stuff. I'll help coordinate amongst just within my battle group. Oh well, I don't know. I don't know if you saw. What do you mean if you saw Tigra there? But I do have a rank 3 Tigra on my main account. But I'm not that great with the like I have some of these champions up there, maybe even just for some defensive purposes. But like I'm not the greatest at the champions that involve getting the opponent to hit into you. I don't know if it's psychological or like you're so used to not getting hit, but like when you have champions like Ghost, Tigra, that involve also the spacing, those guys who are great at it, all the power, like super kudos to those guys. They're the best players, but for me, I'm happy with the style of players that I'm good at, or at least some of the strategy that I can figure out and be comfortable with. Yeah, so I definitely like coordinating amongst the, amongst the battle groups. And again, like things like I was content with map 5 for the longest time, and then the current group I was in, we were doing map 6 on a consistent basis for a very long time, and we finally did map 8. So I did that first series of my first trip through map 8, and depending on how we shake up stuff, then we'll we will definitely, I might do some more videos on it, depending if I switch paths at any point. Oh, AA, on this account, I have the 5-star maxed out. And because I had the 5-star maxed out, and like, I think probably like, I can't remember, it might be SIG 200 as well. So I just didn't have the motivation to rank up the 6-star. And I found that on this account, that happened a lot. Every time I had somebody that, like I'll take a champ to 565, I'll get them as a 6-star. Like I took Nimrod on my main account up to 565 today. And I have a feeling that in 7 days, I am definitely going to pull Nimrod out of a 6-star crystal. And then I'm going to have to decide whether or not to pick up the 6-star as well. Like at the moment, especially if you, like I don't usually boost in content, like the story mode. That probably would be helpful, but I usually save my boosts for Alliance War. Oh, by the way, hey Jacob, welcome. But I'll go ahead and, for the most part, it's fine. Sorry, I was going to take a look here. Do I like the changes to the Cavalier event quest? You know what? When you're playing the game for so long and you have so many champions at your disposal, when they make slight tweaks here and there, then, it just gives me a little bit of, helps my decision making. If a new champion comes out, like even just the Nimrod rank up that I just did, right? If everyone's talking about, Sauron and Toad, and we're going to have to see how those counters are going to happen. So I'll go ahead. It's helpful to know that Nimrod's probably a good option there, and I take him up. But every month is something a little bit different. Yes, it would be much nicer if they did not have like an encyclopedia to read every single time they add a new node. But and also like some, at least when they do class-based nodes, it's easy to search for those class types, because you can pick, okay, I can pick the 3 class types that I need, the 2 class types, or 1, whatever it is. I'm not a huge fan of the hashtags being the decision maker. It's not the end of the world. It just takes a little bit of extra time to sort through and try and figure out, okay, who's an extra large champion, who's a small champion, who's a mercenary, who's not, all that stuff. When it's a few things, then it's fine. When it's too many, then it's, but when it's just a little annoying to set up your team. But once you have your teams done, also I find in the Cavalier event quest, sometimes you don't want to get stuck just using the specific hashtag champions. Sometimes you can find just a plain old good counter. Yeah, I'll do arena. I have to start. I'd like to save. I think I'm gonna save up now. Sometimes I'm not so great at saving, but I think I'm gonna try and save like I think I did it a little while ago earlier this year. I was able to save. I think I saved up at one point over 1 million battle chips. But both my accounts have tons of gold, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm going to be opening up those, I just opened up a fair amount of 5-star, and I've got the 6-star. Even, I'll have plenty of ISO, I think. That'll be fine. But I'm definitely going to try and actually hoard a whole bunch of battle chips. I did open up all whatever battle chips I did have. I had maybe 500,000, 400,000 maybe on each account, and open them up, trying to see what I could squeeze out for gifting. And again, if anyone has any content that you want to see in particular, we can always take a look at it, or if you have any questions. I do have all the Act 7 bosses are up on the channel, so you can always find that playlist if you're going through there. hopefully it's helpful. I find personally Act 7 was a lot more enjoyable than Act 6. Swapping when you can just, the fact that you can swap in a champion before the boss makes a huge difference. I've actually gone back in and done a few more. I did a few paths of Act 6 with some newer characters that I never had up on the channel. And it's a lot easier to go through Act 6 when when you have like 6-star rank 3s and 565s of all sorts of different champions. Oh, I appreciate that, Master Moles. It's fun, even on my I had started in previous years. I had specifically for gifting. I had like a baby account, and I had one that I think it was able. I can't remember if it was able to gift last year. I definitely had one that was able to, and one that I can't. I don't know if it was, but I managed to go through and get to level 40 and complete Act 4, and I didn't even bother to waste the unit. I wanted all the units for gifting. I didn't even unlock dexterity at all, so I just blocked everything up until the end of Act 4. And then I actually went in, and if you go to I thought this was a good tip, which I should have put it out there, but even for next year, for anyone who's doing has like a junior account and like a baby account, and you don't want to spend any units to buy like mastery cores, once you get to whatever level to unlock the variants, if you go to, I think is it the third one here, so there, just this, you can get a Stony Mastery Core for completing Variant 3 and completing Variant 4. I want to see if Variant 5 has it as well. So you can get, I'm trying to think if Variant 6, no. So it's these three right here, 3, 4, and 5, have Stony Mastery Cores. And so if you do those 5 accounts, you absolutely can get to, you can clear Act 4 all the way through, get to level 40, and then if you go in and grab the cores from here, you don't have to spend the 135 or 270 units to get 2 cores to unlock dexterity. So that would be my biggest tip, is that I didn't have to go in and waste those, and that's almost a greater gifting crystal right there. I don't think I'm gonna. Personally, I don't think I'm gonna do any more accounts. I'll probably just have the main 2 and 2 on the side to gift them. 5 on the lot. 5 is a lot. Oh, sorry. I was saying 5 accounts is, if you can do it, then that's great. But to get them to Thronebreaker by next year, oh man, that is rough. I think that I know that just it depends, I guess, how you're what the goal, like how much time you can put into it. If you can put in the time, but I find that the problem with it's not so easy just to make an account and get it to Thronebreaker. You really need to be in, like, if you can get them in you need like an active alliance so that you can really get all the rewards. It is going to be that. I think it would be rough just because, again, unless you can get them all in an alliance, but you need, again, a bunch of other guys in that alliance, and you really want to be, like, in order to be getting, all the rewards. I know that it took a while, like, I know when I made my second one, to get it, the second one all the way up, and to actually be good enough to join my main account. Oh, you absolutely can be free to play. There's nothing that, like, there's so much content in the game these days. There's literally, I ignore almost like 99% of everything that pops up. Absolutely, you don't have to. There's no reason to. I would agree with that. They're like, if you take the time and you're patient, like, the stuff starts pouring in. Like, I swear when they were giving out the titles for how long you've been playing, I think this account is like 2 or 3 years younger than my main one, and actually has more ranked up 6-star, rank 2 and 3s. No, it's crazy. But again, you can do it. It just the time commitment is it's hard to do it so fast. It's not just that, but you could get amazing champions right out of the gate. You can get lucky. You can get, it really depends. Yes, they're almost the same. I think that the biggest difference between the two is that I barely have any of the 5 stars. Don't worry, buddy. Take your time. Enjoy the game. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to do too much. You don't want to burn out too quickly. Sorry. Yeah, I have to remember what it was, but again, you gotta enjoy the game, right? You can't put too much pressure to try and think about so many alt accounts right at the beginning. Okay, I also have some also have, let's just check in on Alliance Quest for a second. Okay, we can just grab one Alliance Quest fight here. This one's just Power Start 1. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, Kingpin, super easy. You don't have to learn Kingpin. Just play Kingpin. Oops. Too busy looking. But it's fine, it's Hercules, it doesn't matter. But Kingpin, you don't have to do much. You just play Kingpin. Kingpin is phenomenal on his own. Let's go in and check on its off-season Alliance War, so I don't mind going in that one. Ooh, I don't have much going on here. I'm trying to think if I have enough to do this one. I might not get able to solo it. I don't really want to waste items here. But what can we do? This one, the Spry, Limber, best defense. So we're gonna throw on the pre-fight. Kingpin, the main thing, by the way, is he shrugs off debuffs and then converts them into his own fury. And he can also reduce ability accuracy with the degens on his special one. He's a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and maybe do we have some extra boosts because okay, let's go ahead. Let's throw on a regen boost. Because we've got extra boosts that they've given to us, and I've got extra boosts here. So let's see if we can get down this Mysterio. It might not work out so great. Come on. There we go. That brute force. Alright, the healing kicked in. Oh, that was a nice one. That's about as perfect as I could have played that fight. So there you go. Some live Alliance War. I'll probably end up trying to take the boss. My main account's over here. And it has the Kingpin. And I'll probably use Kingpin against that thing. I can probably do it with or without that node active, but I can't switch accounts while I'm streaming here. So I will have to, we'll just continue on here, but that was pretty good. Yes, I could have if it was not the if it was I probably would have ranked up, like healed up Magneto, but the only issue with Magneto there is depends which one I used, because I used the pre-fight there to get around the limber, and I was able to use Guillotine 2099 because she's metal to consistently get the parries off. So that actually worked really well. Let's see, we can jump back into Arena for a bit. Okay, we'll do some crystals in a little bit. Oh, the compensations? If that's what you're talking about, I don't. I'll take any free items they give. I just keep having to hold on to them so that I don't want them to expire, and I can go ahead and use them for Alliance Quest, Alliance War as needed. Oh, that's a shame. I don't know if it's because at the level that I'm at, every once in a while, I have the 2 accounts. If I want to use 2 devices, and I can do incursions with myself, but it just takes a long time. So sometimes I prefer to play with somebody else if I can't get anybody in my alliance or my friend group who wants to do it. I have definitely been known to just go on. I don't do it live, but I'll just go and do incursions with whoever. Most of the time, maybe it's just because I think early on in incursions, and I don't know what it's like in some of the lower levels, maybe, where I haven't really gotten matched up with someone with such a vast difference between the accounts. Like, I'll get someone who has pretty good, like some 565s and 6-star rank 2s or 3s. If I put in high champions, I don't usually get a terrible matchup. And sure, some people leave, that sucks. But I try to, I'll usually get like 5 rooms of Sector 8 and at least get all the milestones. But I definitely, incursions I find is a great source of resources in terms of both gold, if that's what you need, and even the artifacts. Like I have 53,000 artifacts at the moment. And I'm just waiting. I have to wait now. What is it? Let's take a look for a second. If I go to the store. Let's see for a second. See, if I go to the store, I've already picked up my 6,000 6-star shards from here. And I'll just wait the 57 days, and I'll probably have more than enough to pick up all 3 again. It depends. I might have, I'm not sure if I have room on my, I'll have you now. But, yeah, you can message me, and, yeah, it's okay. I'll take the one-on-one. It's better than me streaming to nobody, I'll tell you that. So that's okay. But I think, I've already done my my milestones for this one. I know he doesn't look like it because it was on. He's like he's lower than some of my rank 2s, but I did take this vision up to rank 3. I'm gonna try and get like if I get more tech 6 stones, I think I'm gonna put them into him. I think there's gonna be a lot of options for him. I know the guys that were running the Summoner Showdown were getting a lot of great fights with Vision, and I still see him used. I don't take power control paths for the most part in Alliance Quest or Alliance War at the moment, but it's good to have the option. I did wrap up Uncollected. I had like one path left, and we're just doing some arena. At the moment, maybe we'll get up just a few more rounds, and then maybe we'll do. I like to open up some crystals live on stream. It's always fun. Yeah, see, I took Karnak here up to rank 2. Because he was awakened, and I needed someone to help there's a path in variant 8 that has invade, where again you have to use mercenary champions, and you need someone who can crit into block, or at least like invade is you can only do like you're doing more damage into the block, and Karnak can actually crit through the block. And he's got those charges above him. If you actually just wait it out here, if I wait till he goes to 3, then I'm not taking. Let's see, what's in here? I shouldn't be taking as much. I wasn't taking as much of the shock back from Electro, so he was actually quite helpful for a couple paths in 3.2 in the final chapter of variant 8. And if you build up his special, the Furies on his special 2, he actually hits pretty hard. Oh, no problem. I probably will do, I'm gonna do probably some, I can't be on for that much longer, and then I'm going to probably call it a night as well. some items. Let's open up a few crystals before we call it a night. Let's see what we can open up. Okay. Let's grab whatever we've got here. Should have, oh, we got Cosmic Arena as well. Grab the hero use stuff. And the last of these Sinister Sixes, but I don't think I've got enough to form anything there. All right, let's see. Oh, I did open up a whole bunch of Supreme Solo Crystals just to get items for the new season, to get like boosts and stuff, so we can open up these sick stones that we got from that. Got some of these. Grab a few more sick stones here. And let's see, okay, we got some Cavalier Objective Crystals. Nothing super exciting. Yeah, I do have some Awakening Gems, but we'll wait on those, and I think that's enough of this stuff. So, you know what? For anyone who is around, let's see. We can open up these Grandmasters, 2 of them. Spin one, pop the other. Two 3-stars, nothing too exciting. And let's go ahead and we'll gamble one more time on these 5-star features to end it. Can we get Penny? No, it's going to be a Mephisto. But I believe that's a max 5-star on this account. Yeah, SIG 200. So I will take the extra 6-star shards for sure. We can go ahead and grab that. That max signature ability crystal and take the extra shards. So thanks for hanging